All right, guys, here we are again on day one. I'm Kill 2. I'm here with Michael Bolton, and we have Get Off My Lawn versus Wildly Inappropriate. Get Off My Lawn is going to be on your left. They have 3 Slipners, Scimitar, a Curse, Hugin, 2 Sabers, and a Carries.
And for Wildly Inappropriate, they have a Scimitar, 3 Tengus, 2 Lokis, a Thrasher, a Saber, and another Saber.
We didn't talk maybe enough about ranges last match, so let's start with that. These teams going to be pretty far from each other compared to last match. Get Off My Lawns come in pretty close to the beacon, maybe 30k, but the angle is deep enough that the Wildly Inappropriate team, which came in pretty far from the beacon, is positioned a good distance away. So it'll take a second before damage starts here.
Yeah, and Wildly Inappropriate has brought quite a few T3s. The Tengus were exceptionally popular in the preliminaries and can hit out to 125k with heavy missiles. It should be interesting to see how they do with many more people inside the same size arena.
We're definitely underway, of course. Sorry.
No
we got obviously Slipners charging across the field. Looks like they're going to be going for that logistics ship first, and it's the same story. Wydot going for the Get Off My Lawn logistics ship to start things off, and some Frigs taking damage as well.
Yeah, those Slipners are going to look to be the majority of the DPS for the Get Off My Lawn team. They're a very excellent ship, also very popular in the tournament. That Scimitar is going down pretty quickly, and it looks like it's about to pop. Yep, there it goes.
Wow, down it goes. It never even got webs, got taken out without webs just because those Slipners were so fast. So new target's going to be the Frigs, it looks like. A Thrasher taking damage. The Get Off My Lawn Scimitar holding pretty strong. They lost a Saber, but those are pretty fragile. It's not too surprising. Carrie's taking some damage now as well.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to take down the Carries, and obviously the Scimitar is very important. Without that Wii Scimitar, they have no reps. It's very important that they not let the reps advantage go to Get Off My Lawn for too long.
Now, the Wydot team, of course, doesn't care about ranges as much. This Get Off My Lawn Scimitar running around kind of as it pleases. I assume Afterburner speed looks like he's moving actually even slower than that, like 220 meters per second right now. But the Tengu is able to pour on the damage from anywhere on the arena pretty much. So he's now about to get into armor. Looks like we might have another close match in the works here.
Well, they've both brought 9 people, chose to field less than the 10 backs, which statistically isn't great for your win statistics, but they're evenly matched in people. Scimitar is in 50% armor, and also the Hugin is appearing to. It looks like it's taking some damage. Perhaps some ships they're not in range of the Scimitar. Ooh, just big hit to the Hugin.
Wow, yeah.
Looks like they're both going to go down at the same time, roughly. Scimitar 50% structure.
There was definitely a lot of Tengu damage on the Hugin. I wonder if the Lokis are responsible for a lot of the damage on the Scimitar, but that goes down now as well. So Get Off My Lawn, who are off to a really good start, lose 2 really critical ships now. And their first Wydot Tengu getting low. He's got a lot of that Slipners obviously all on top of him pouring on the damage. But man, those things can tank like crazy. They don't even have a Scimitar there, and they're having a really hard time bringing down that Tengu.
Yeah, it looks like the Get Off My Lawn Curse is neuting out one of the Lokis. Very strange decision. I would almost say to nuke the Tengus just because the active hardener on that shield tank is going to be way stronger, and shutting that off is much more important. We just had Tango go down on the Y-Dot team, and the Curse is just breaking into armor. Ooh, going down really quickly.
Curse, obviously, this is not a match where you really wanted to have a Curse. He doesn't really have, other than the logistics ship, he really doesn't have a target. Curse, great for bringing down logistics, but in this match, the tracking disruptors can't really find an important target, and neither can the newts after the logistics is down. So anyway, Curse down. All the Frigs have gone down to Carries, and this other Saber went down as well. Looks like a Wydot Saber now taking some damage. But we're down to just the 3 Slipners, and those are obviously workhorse ships, but they're got a lot of work to do here with 4 Tech 3 ships ahead of them.
Yeah, with 4 of the 5 T3s that Wildly Inappropriate brought, this is going to be a very tough one for Get Off My Lawn to pull out. But it looks like the damage has slowed down significantly on both teams. Stiff tanks on those Slipners, just the same as the stiff tanks on those Tengus. They're choosing not to put any damage on those Lokis.
Well, the big problem here for the Slipners is that the Lokis, of course, get the web range bonus, and that's one of their big jobs, is to keep these Slipners pinned down. So right now, I don't know if we'll get another panned out shot, but the Wydot team has the field spread pretty good, and the Lokis can keep at least 2 of the Slipners from catching up to anything, while the Tengus can do a lot of damage from anywhere on the field. So for now, It looks like Wydot's in pretty good control, although one of these Tengus is definitely taking a lot of damage. He isn't webbed, but he is also still taking some damage. So I don't know if they'll be able to get much done there. We're about to lose a Slipner, though, by the looks of it.
Yeah, this Slipner's going down relatively quickly. And I'm not sure if with only 2 Slipners on the field, they're going to have the DPS to handle a Tengu and 2 Lokis, even if they take out the Tengu that's in low shield right now.
No, they're really... Sorry?
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead, Michael Walton.
Oh, well, we just had one of the Slipners go down, but it looks like they're going to be able to take out this Tengu. Now, I still think this match is, unfortunately, for wildly inappropriate. Should be interesting, though.
The trouble is that when you're up against... a team that's got kind of this crowd control ability, the webs coming from the Lokis, you really need more ships than them to make sure you can control range. They needed those sabers to be able to keep the Tengus pinned down. They needed just to be able to spread the webs from the Loki so they're able to get their damage in, because they can do a lot of it when they're close, but right now it's just so easy for Wydot to spread them all over the field. Although, as I say that, there goes the Tengu. Second to last Slipner going down, you get a simultaneous explosion there, which is fantastic. But definitely Wydot in control.
Yeah, and it's also true that Curse Pilot had almost nothing to do. He really, aside from that Scimitar, had nothing left to nuke. But it looks like Wildly Inappropriate are going to take the win in this match pretty handily, showing real strong success with the T3s. The T3s were very, very, very popular in the preliminaries, and some had predicted that they weren't going to do as well with more people on the field. But in their first appearance in the full 10-on-10 matches, they've done pretty well.
This is a really interesting match going forward. Slipners looked so strong. Obviously, Pandemic Legion showed us how strong Slipners can be at the end of last tournament, and I think we'll see a lot of them here. But Tech 3 still proving it's got a lot of value, as Michael Bolton said earlier. In the prelims, Tengus were really popular, and I think we'll see more of those in here, showing that they're actually really good, even against a setup that's kind of proven to be strong. So there goes the last Slipner. Convincing win for Wydot, even though we lost a lot of ships on both sides. So with that, we will go back to the beautiful team in the studio.